maybe like a week ago, I was telling you about setting up the fire. Well, I got the fire all set up. So now, it's time to spark that bad boy up. That's what we gonna do. I'd like to believe that the way I set this up and the way I've been setting these fires up for a while now, I call them the one-match wonders. But let's see if it's a one-match wonder, shall we? There's a live stream the other day where I like to go check out the Live to Roll boys, and they were doing all this therapy shit. Don't get me wrong, everything has its places. You know, I went to therapy a couple times. Didn't really do much for me, but to each. Give me a sec. Let's see if it is a one-match wonder, shall we? I've had pretty good luck with the way I've been setting this up. We got the paper, we got the mason lath, we got some decently dried well-seasoned firewood, and let's go, baby. Wake, wake, wake. You never know. It's always a little touch and go. But hopefully there's enough to spark up the mason lath, and hopefully the mason lath then in turn will spark up the smaller wood, and then the smaller wood will spark up the bigger wood, and then we'll be a Scotland before you fuck. But there was a comment made by Robert Rohan, and don't mess with the Rohan. I get that. Where he made a comment that said, you know, Quad, not everybody can do what you can do. That's true. But I also can't do what everybody else does. You know, the guy goes and does a lot of these, I don't know, classes where he gets people to push for umpteen miles and shit like that, and manual chairs, and it looks like I got going on what I got going on over here. And, you know, can I do that? Can I not do that? I don't know. But that shit seems to be working. However, it's neither here nor there. But things that I can do, I'm gonna exploit the living fuck out of it. That's an abso-fucking-lute. And as well as everyone else should. And things that you can't do, you should work on. And things that you can do, you should exploit. But you gotta keep going, you know. Quadriplegia's a bitch, man. Look at that. Whew. Almost like I planned it that way. Sweet. But, regardless of that. A little bit of fucking pneumonia still keeps showing up a little bit. But we're beating that up. But I've been doing some thinking on also the DEXA scans. Now, I've spoken about in multiple videos the fact that, you know, DEXA scans, for me, I always deal with bone density. However, that's only half of it. The other half has got to do with body composition, which breaks down into lean muscle mass and adipose tissue, fat. And I've put together a little presentation on the whole body composition point, which is the other part of a DEXA scan that should certainly, make you go, oh, well, that's cool. But we'll get into that and stuff like that. Only because, understanding, what a decent target rate as far as the body mass index, which, sort of got beat up there for a little while because of the body positivity movement. Get the fuck out of here. Everybody knows that if you're this tall, you should be in this parameter as far as your body weight is concerned, because that's a healthy body weight. The situation with quadriplegia sort of throws a wrench in the machine on that whole thing, but we're going to go over that. We'll figure it all out. Right now, it's 12 degrees outside. Fire time, bitches. What you can do is what you can do, and what you can do and what you can't do and stuff like that is being determined at another time. But if you can do something, exploit the shit out of it, and you can't do something, fucking phone is killing me. It's a story for another day. Exploit your fucking abilities and work on your disabilities, which there are many. Back in a minute. What the fuck? Okay, DEXA score, or DEXA scan. DEXA scans actually, not only do they check for bone density, but they also deal with muscle tissue. They deal with muscle tissue, fat tissue, basically a body composition index, where I'd say it's pretty accurate when it gets down to the fucking gram. It breaks down your body parts, your arms, your left arm, your right arm, breaks down your leg, your right leg, your left leg, breaks down your stomach, your belly, your trunk, right side, left side, and it comes within a gram of telling you throughout your body how much muscle mass you have and how much fat mass or adipose tissue is fat. And fat, they have it broken down into two groups: android fat, gynoid fat. Android fat, belly time, baby. And gynoid fat is hips and thighs and shit like that. I didn't do terrible. I mean, I don't agree, I don't like where I am. Considering the fact that I'm at 40% body fat, which still has me in the normal range. But it ain't normal for me. I gotta move this fucking chub. Story for another day. Check out the last little bit and then I will bid you a fair adieu. Additional things involved in a DEXA scan: a body part analysis, an individual body part analysis, down to the weight and the mass, down to the gram. Then we roll up to a body composition analysis, the difference between muscle and fat, gives you percentages on both. Your daily caloric intake rate analysis, I'm at 1319 a day. Your body mass index. Here's the body mass index, according to your height and weight index. This is not a joke. Get one of these. That's the way it is. It's from a DEXA scan. I didn't make this shit up. This is scientific fucking gold standard fucking DEXA shit. Look into a DEXA score, or a DEXA scan. Get your bone mineral density and find out where you are in the BMI, body mass index. Find out where your fat is located. Find out. Ain't my gig, man.